to Good Springs. Maybe find a few things, talk to some people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tumbleweeds are rolling in. You know what would be cool though?
What?
If you were able to fix up one of these motorcycles and then start using them in this game.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, come on. There's one here that's like all fully fixed. All it needs to do is be propped up and then ride it.
Yeah.
Load it up full of ammo and other things and then just have fun riding out in the desert on a motorcycle.
I wonder why they didn't do that.
Probably didn't have time or didn't think about it.
Oh.
That or probably it was too difficult for them to program in.
Oh.
Or it could have also been pretty difficult as well, so where it would be balanced in the game.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, you start in Good Springs. And if you just go ahead and repair like a motorcycle like that, they would either have to make it to where you put 80 into repair just to even do that, or even max out to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, too, it would probably make it really overpowered because then you could just like fly through everything.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. And, you know, with the same way, too, in Skyrim, when it comes to, like, the horses,
Yeah.
if you go ahead and just, like, grab a horse or whatever, you could literally scale mountains with a horse.
You can.
Yeah, they didn't really program that properly, so you could just take a horse, you could just scale the tallest mountain, and it's no big deal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Can do.
Well, I never really do that. I never really went on horseback whenever I play. I like to adventure and go on foot. But, yeah, it is what it is. And since I didn't say it also, too, welcome back to more Fallout New Vegas.
Vegas is an awesome game.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad I'm actually being able to actually play it now. But there are other games, too, that I really want to play as well.
Yeah.
Once you play, like, one really good game, you get the itch to start playing other really good games. Like, what games have you been thinking about that you would want me to play or whatever? Or even games that that you would probably want to play if you wanted to.
Ooh.
Even old games.
Oh, I would play Oblivion.
Oblivion?
Oh, yeah. I love that game.
Yeah, Oblivion's fun. Granted, of course, there's already like 250 videos of it, so...
Yeah. That's just a few.
Yeah, just a scotch. That's almost about half of the videos I already have uploaded on YouTube, actually.
Only half?
Yeah, well, half of the total of videos I have uploaded.
Holy moly.
So I have like roughly like 600 videos uploaded, and 250 of them are Oblivion.
Jeez.
Yeah. But like, what other games have you been like thinking about?
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Dead Space.
Dead Space. Oh, which Dead Space? Because I will totally play any of the Dead Spaces again. I know I've already have Dead Space 1 and 2 recorded, but I would totally play those games again, especially when Christmas time comes around again.
Oh, yeah. See, that's hard to say because I'm torn between 1 and 3.
You like 3?
Kinda, sorta.
Yeah.
It's just one of those kinda, sorta things.
Yeah. Number 3 is my least favorite, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like 2 better?
Yeah, I love 2.
2 is good.
Yeah.
2 is better than 1, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they did pretty well. They tightened up a lot of things that were really slow in the game. And also, too, they actually gave him a voice.
Yeah.
He was a silent protagonist in the first one, which there's nothing wrong with, but I also liked him, too, when he was rather vocal in that.
Yeah.
Because he actually conveyed the exact same expression, especially when you're dealing with some of those necromorphs.
Yeah.
You start stomping or whatever, just listen to him, he's like, fuck, shit, die, bastard! You just start hearing that as he's smashing through and things are just screaming.
Oh,
So it's like, they did a good job with that. Hello, you guys. Who are... Oh, wow.
Hey.
I took out that guy way a ways.
Oh.
Okay, well, someone doesn't like me. Powder gangers.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, I love Dead Space 2.
Oh, yeah. It's a fun game.
Dead Space 3, though, we are going to be playing again come Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to try and, like, fix that in a different way.
How?
There's some stuff in the game that's kind of dumb, like they do the flashback, so I'm going to try not to record or edit that out. Because it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
You could have easily just played the game without that. It wasn't needed.
Good idea.
Yeah. Try and edit it. That was the same thing, too, that I did when I did Sunset Overdrive.
Did you?
Yeah, they did the weird sort of funky thing in where it was just like, this is what happened beforehand. Now here's the things that happened way earlier than that, too, and just sort of like pieced it together. It's like, it's nice, but sometimes the flashback stuff is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
You could just go through and make it linear. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I could see that.
But, you know, I think they were just giving someone a chance to be artistic. So, yeah, you know, give them a shot. To me, it didn't really work out that well. To other people, they might have liked it.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. And then, of course, it's up to a person, if you're editing this, to go ahead and edit out the stuff that you don't really like.
That's a good point, too.
Insert Fallout 4 videos.
Hey!
Hey,
No Fallout 4 videos, no.
Hey, full disclosure, though. For every single video of Fallout 4 that I uploaded, that was 3 Fallout 4 videos that were edited together.
Was it really?
Yeah, there was. I counted them all, and the amount of time that I took on that, or the amount of videos that I have on there, I only uploaded like 42 of them. But what happened was there was over 120 videos that I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I say for like every one video of Fallout 4, it was actually 3 videos put together and then edited and chopped.
Oh, okay.
That's just all I'm saying. Yeah. Not really a jab on them per se, but to me it felt really slow, so
it was a slow game.
Yeah. It was a slower game, and there was stuff that I felt was filler, so I was just like, let's just chop it all out.
Yeah.
That's just all I did. What the freaking geckos everywhere?
Yeah, but that one. Oh, there he is.
God, you're a tough son of a bitch.
Jeez, he's close.
There we go. There you go. Nice. For some odd reason, it feels like they were reloading faster. Hey, wasn't there something, though, of, like, geckos on a ridge?
No.
I could have swore there was actually a quest line.
Not that I remember.
Yeah. But, like, what other games have you been thinking about, too?
Oh, jeez.
One game I've been thinking about is BioShock 1.
Yes! And 2.
And 2.
And only those 2.
Oh, you knew I was going to say something.
Yes, I did.
Hey, Gecko.
Oh, there are more.
Gecko, where are you going? Here you go, I'm going to make an enemy. Hey, buddy.
He's still running away.
Yeah, he doesn't really hate me yet, but here, a shotgun should help. There you go, buddy. Just a little off the top.
Ooh, jeez.
I guess I was right, it's a little off the top. Oh, there we go, got the rest. Yeah. Yeah, it would be stupid to actually record Infinite.
Yeah.
I would just be way too pissy.
Yes, you would. That's why I don't want to see you play it.
Yeah, it would be a dumb idea. Yeah, you know my full dislike of it.
Mm-hmm.
And evidently a lot of other people disliked it too because it ran the company out of business.
Did it really?
Yeah, they hemorrhaged enough money to where the company closed down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it wasn't that successful, despite what other people might have said.
Oh wow.
It's good that some people enjoyed it, but when it came financially, it just wasn't that good.
Oh, shame. But you know the company could have recouped with a new game.
Well, when you have a story that bad, it sucks. It would be like if an Avengers movie flopped.
Oh.
But that was the same type of like title that was going on with that game.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, with 1 and 2, it was amazing. You know, things were fantastic, and
They were awesome.
everyone loved them. They were an instant cult classic, and always people go back to enjoy. You know, and when you see other people like sharing that game that no one's ever played, they are super excited, like they're playing it again for the first time.
Yeah.
That's the best part. And it's no different than like anything else too when it comes to that stuff. But when you made things bad, it's just when people don't like it. I don't know how to properly explain it.
I understand what you're saying, though.
Like, I wish I could properly explain it, but alright. Wasteland Survival Guide, at least that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just things did just not go well. They did a lot of bad things. That's the reason why, like, I would want to play it and then talk about everything that could have been done differently.
That's all you'd be doing is talking.
I know. It would be a good conversational piece for Infinite, you know.
Well, yeah, it would.
And then if you would want to like part in something that you would think would make it better, or if like this would be improved, or if like that would have been removed as well.
Yeah.
Because there's always something that sticks out of my head. That's the reason why I dislike it, which was a major plot hole.
Oh yeah.
What it was when Elizabeth was going ahead and just stuck in her room or whatever, and you see like everything before that. Before you even enter the room, you go into the tower, you see all the weird stereos, you hear all the horrible music, you see all the things like doing stuff, and you hear about how all that stuff was just draining her power, so
Yeah.
she wouldn't be super powerful. And what happened was she was still strong enough to open up a portal.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, so it's like it's not draining her, it's not keeping her up. She still has like she's still energetic. She's not feeling physically drained from that. So you don't even know visually if it's actually doing anything proper like that, or if it's actually doing what it's supposed to do.
That's a good point.
But then also too, it goes even farther in that as well, where the actual major plot hole was Elizabeth herself wanted to go to Paris.
Uh-huh.
And when she was stuck in the tower, she opened up the portal. You saw that there was actually an area she opened up, and you saw there was actually French writing up there that was talking about like the Star Wars movie that was up on like a movie theater.
Yeah.
So she was stuck in France. She could have instantly gone to Paris there if she instantly walked into the portal.
Yeah.
That's a major plot hole. Then she could have just walked straight through the portal, went out of the tower, and then she'd be done.
Yeah. That would have been too quick and easy, though.
Yeah. That would have been it. The game would have been done. The end.
Yeah.
So, like, the things that were supposed to drain her powers didn't really drain her powers if she's still that strong enough to open up a rift like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And then all throughout the game, they never really showed that she had, like, a gradual increase in her power. She was always just a sidekick that was just like, here's a coin.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense when she was a major plot character.
Yeah, she was a major plot point.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole time, she could have been doing, like, powerful things. Like, even when there was things in where you saw your character, like, having to open up, like, a lift to get through, she could have been easily like, here's a portal, opened up, now you can go through there.
Yeah.
That would have been super easy. You could have also had it to where if you started finding other things, like, you could have found lockpicks yourself, or you could have found certain types of powerful items and give them to her that would, like, increase her powers. So then maybe you could actually go ahead and go straight through a vault.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, so sometimes you could pick a lock, but then other times if you gave her, like, enough of a powerful ingredient so that way then her powers would be stronger, she could then just open a portal into a vault. You see your hand go through it, you grab, like, a bag of loot, and then you grab all the items that are in there, and you didn't need lockpicks to open it.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Yeah, there's, like, a whole bunch of things you could have been thinking up with that, too.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even ask for, like, combat. Combat would have been way too difficult to even try.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, if you were trying to, like, if you had a bunch of people that were going ahead, like, swinging around that stuff, and you were trying to, like, tactitionally tell her to go ahead and open a portal right there where they were trying to swing down a rail to see if they would vanish off into oblivion,
Yeah.
that would have been way too difficult.
Oh, okay.
But, like, simple things like, okay, instead of going ahead and needing lockpicks, you could have gone ahead and just open a portal into the vault. I grabbed all the stuff. There you go. Or if I saw there was a really good gun behind a locked thing, open up a portal, see my hand go through, grab the gun. There we go. That's a new gun for me.
Maybe they thought that was just too easy.
it would have been easy, but at least it would have made a little bit more semblance to her character.
Yeah, it would have. Her character was kind of flat.
Yes, it was. And speaking of flat, funny thing was they actually went back to redoing her character because they felt her bust was too big.
What?
Yep. That was another reason why it was delayed, because they thought that she was too ample.
How weird.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why it was delayed.
That's a strange reason.
Another reason that it was delayed was there was actual other artwork, or there was other scenarios in there where you saw like the character like drop a torch and like burn herself and everything else. They actually made that being a kid doing that, but they changed that for an adult because they felt that would have been really wrong if a kid did it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, some people would have been outraged.
Yeah.
Hey, ghoul. Oh, the ghoul's not dead. Oh.
Of course not.
What? Why?
Pretty strong.
Why, Jesus? Why? Okay, this is annoying me. Come on. Grab the cudgel. There we go, Mr. Humble Cudgel. Where the frick is the Humble Cudgel? There it is. There we go.
One swipe?
Well, I weakened him a little.
You must have.
There you go. I'm also quite crippled.
Yes, that I noticed.
Doctor's bag and good to go. Whee! Oh wait, no, I should also use the Wasteland Survival Guide that I got. I can't seem to recall where the thing was. There was actually like a tower where you go deal with a bunch of geckos and other stuff too, but I just sort of missed it.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I always find it in my other playthroughs, but you know, there's plenty of stuff in this game that you can miss and find other things and just enjoy.
There is a lot in this game. It's just great.
Yeah, so you could like honestly try like different scenarios. There's like multiple ways of playing this. There's like tons of replayability.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. So instead of just going through Good Springs, you could try and go ahead and try going a different scenario, like instantly going to Vegas and just dealing with that.
Yeah.
You know, if you want, you could just help out the boomers or not help out the boomers. You could also navigate all throughout the southern area of the map, or you could just stick to the north. And just sort of check things out. Certain things still pop up as you play because they're sort of major events.
Yeah.
But as far as like navigation and other things too, you could literally just ignore this whole southern part of this map and just go check out a western side or the southern side or just the far corner. There's plenty of things that you'll always find and discover in the game.
That's the best part about the game.
Yeah.
Where are you headed to? What town?
I'm just going where you see those people are shaking hands. That is over at the Mojave Outpost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just went over here and wanted to deal with some ghouls that were just hanging out over here since they wanted to go ahead and mess with me earlier. Maybe even see, I think there might be another Wasteland Survival Guide around here. So, take care of the good old scorpions over here. There you go. Hi, Rad Scorpion.
Oh, he's big.
Yeah, well, you know, radiation.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't use the Humble Cudgel, but I am.
It's not working.
There you go. Actually, it's working out pretty well. I've crippled his stinger, and he's dead.
Better than I thought.
Yeah. I wish, though, they put a better animation for the Humble Cudgel when they put it away. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like, they should make it to where you, like, slide the pole that your hand, or the part of your hand is holding it down. Yeah. Sort of like you're just sort of packing it down, and then you just see him, like, hold it up and then pop it back in his hand.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. Certain animations and other things like that. See, that would be like the kind of stuff that I would just talk about if I would want to do BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
Granted, of course, though, I think a lot of things would still annoy me to the point where it would just be bad still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game's just too much.
Yeah.
That's just as bad as Fallout 4. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Yeah, it is. Well, yes and no, so to speak. There's a lot of things that Infinite could have done better, and there could have been just a lot of things that Fallout 4 could have added.
Yeah.
If you took away all the settlement stuff, it is very barren.
Yes, it is. That's the majority of the story.
Yeah, where you just do settlement quests and you're just going from place to place to place, and then it's just you building.
Yeah.
That was the thing, really. And I really wanted to dive into that and see if I can make like an ultimate settlement thing and just build it up as high as I can, because there's actually a way where you can surpass the actual limit to building.
Is there?
Yeah, I've made it to where I can continually build on any settlement, and it has an unlimited gauge or unlimited amount to build on it.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, and I could totally max it out, deck it out. I don't even need mods. I don't need anything else, and I don't need it on PC that allows it. I can do it straight with the Xbox One.
Oh wow.
And but at the end of it all, it's just going to be really hollow, because all it's going to be is just me doing that for hours on end, like 50 hours for just one settlement.
Yeah, that would be boring.
Yeah, it could be boring if you don't like it, but for you, if you enjoy it, it's good for you. But then after that too, it's just, okay, here, let me go ahead and make a YouTube video showing it off, and then it's just ooh and ah and look at that. But at the end of the time, is it really worth it?
It's not.
Because it really doesn't serve a purpose after that. Yes, I could get views from it. Yes, I can go ahead and I can make something possibly spectacular with the very limited amount of stuff that I have. But I spent all my time to do that, and it just...
It wasn't gratifying, was it?
No, it wouldn't be gratifying. If all the things that I built actually meant something, yeah, it would be fantastic.
Yeah.
That's why when I see like already these sort of unique areas in New Vegas, I was thinking this in Fallout 4. Like, you see a really cool place, like you see a gas station right here, and the thing that in my mind was popping up going, okay, so if I go ahead and I put a fence right over there, if I put a watchtower right over there in the corner, so that way then I can get settlers to protect this, I start building this up, I'm able to start prying off the wood over here, making this sort of into a mart of areas. Then of course, or this could be the mart, and then this area could be sort of like a motel or a hotel that I could sleep.
Yeah.
And then going ahead and building things up. Maybe even moving all the gas and the cars out of here, so that way then we can scrap it, so that way then that could be extra reinforcement. And then just sort of building this up to make it sort of a grand location.
Uh-huh.
And it would actually have viable means. Like, everything that I would do here would mean something. Not just like, ooh, this was a good idea. Like, if somehow I repaired this generator, it allowed for power, and then somehow it would allow me to go ahead and start creating energy packs. So that way then I can go ahead and get more energy packs if I want to use energy weapons. Or if I start draining out all the fuel in here, being able to take all the car fuel and mix it in to make it into flamer fuel of some type. Something like that.
That would be an awesome idea.
Scrapping weapons or scrapping guns or cars like this and being able to turn it into a unique melee weapon of sorts.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah, something of that nature. Going ahead and propping up barrels right here to maybe do something like, I don't know, if you're fixing things like you have these AC units, you turn them into filters, and you're able to just filter all this waste out of the actual air, and then suddenly it would be able to start raining again. Or maybe even turning it into a condenser, so that way then we all know AC units drip water.
Yeah.
Turn that into a condenser to start getting what little humidity is in the air, drain it, put it into a barrel right here, and then being able to start gain water right there, and then being able to use said water to actually make your own purified water if you're playing in hardcore mode or if you need other stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Unique stuff that actually makes it truly worth living. And that way then it would help you out later on in the long run.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Well, I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I was hoping for in Fallout 4.
Well, that fell flat.
Yeah, and I know we said we weren't going to talk about that kind of stuff, but it's that kind of stuff that I was really looking forward to.
Yeah.
But always too, you know, it's still fine with what you got here, and it's always great to actually come back to this game. So it's fun, it's enjoyable. This game is amazing in and of itself.
It is. I agree.
Yeah, and while I was walking in there, I actually grabbed a Pugilism Illustrated, so my unarmed skills are good again. Alright. I think I can actually get one more Wasteland survival guide.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's it at, though? Where do you think?
It's up this ridge over here. But I think there's a whole bunch of scorpions and other things, too. Yep. Hello, little scorpion. See, this one's more of a manageable size.
Yeah, it was. Or it is.
Yeah. Hey, tiny small scorpion. Is there a bigger one over here? There you are. Nope, same size. There you go. Take care of the babies. Alright. So, what the? Oh, okay, I thought I heard something. I'm gonna end it right here before anything else bad happens. Purified water? Yeah. Dang it, still dehydrated. Oh well. I'll end it right here and just say, hey, thanks for anyone stopping by and listening to our conversations. Next video, though, you gotta tell me what other games you would want to see.
Oh, God, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Thanks again, and have a good one. See you later.